An East Lothian charity which offers a vital lifeline for children with complex needs and their families hopes the recruitment of a local athlete can help garner support for their work. Paralympian Maria Lyle says the work of Can Do is a point of pride within the community. Lewis Mickey has more.
Can Do supports more than 100 children and their families across East Lothian. Play schemes like this one run throughout the school holidays, and the charity also operates youth groups where young people with complex needs can receive one-to-one support. For parents like Matthew and his daughter Willow, they've been a godsend.
My daughter, she's very sociable. She wants to go outside and do stuff just like any other kid, but it can only often happen in environments like what is provided by Can Do. And the engagement that the staff here in Can Do have with the children is fantastic. The children get one-to-one support, the children have an interesting and stimulating environment to be in.
Like any charity, Can Do faces a number of challenges. Since the pandemic and with the cost of living crisis following hastily afterwards, fundraising has been difficult, as has recruiting much needed volunteers.
Given the importance of the service that we provide, then we would argue that this is not a kind of optional extra for many families. And East Lothian's got a growing population, it's got a growing number of children, a growing number of children with additional needs. Since COVID and since the increases in cost of standard of living, is that it's harder now to recruit. We think that people are more likely to have to go into full-time work than they are to volunteer.
Today, an opportunity to welcome Can Do's newest ambassador. Sprinter Maria Lyle is training for what would be her third Paralympic Games in Paris later this year. She's hoping her profile can help raise awareness for the charity.
I knew somebody who was in my primary school class, Joseph, went to one of the Can Do and all these play schemes. So I grew up with Joseph. So that's kind of how I got involved and introduced into the charity. And I think just being a disabled person myself, I can appreciate and understand some of the challenges our young people go through. All these volunteers and staff allow the young people to thrive and get what they want out of their holidays and their time. And that's what is important, and young people should have the same opportunities as everybody else.
With a long waiting list, this charity hopes more volunteers and further funding will mean being able to support more children. And despite the challenges, there's no doubt that there's a can-do attitude. Lewis Mickey, STV News, East Lothian.